Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And in the last chapter, we have seen the assumptions topic, and this time we will see one more wonderful topic is exception. How you can handle the exceptions and how you can put assertions on your exceptions. Okay, so let's go. What here I am saying that assert through. So basically, I am putting a assertion that whatever the code is written, this particular code should throw some exception. And what exception? I am saying here number format exception. So basically, what I mean to say, whatever the code you have written here, okay, your code, this particular code should throw number format exception. If this particular code is throwing number format exception, then my test case will be passed successfully. If somehow this code is not throwing number format exception, then this test case should get failed. Okay. M- Keep in your mind that if any other exception has been thrown by this code apart from number format exception, then only our test case should get failed. Okay, this is one. So I have written one code which will definitely throw number format exception. So what my code is saying that integer.parseInt, I want to parse int and there is some string, some abc. I want to fetch the number out of this, but we cannot fetch it, and this is a random string. So definitely this particular line will throw number format exception, and if this will throw number format exception, my test case will be passed because I'm assuming I'm putting an assertion that the code inside the curly braces should throw number format exception. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, this is a bit weird from the normal test cases because I'm putting assertion on that our code should throw exception. Okay, so so in this case, this test case should get passed successfully. We will see later on. And the second test case, what I'm saying, uh, the code inside this, again, I am saying that any whatever the code is written inside this should throw illegal argument exception. Okay, but see, I have written here again the same thing, parse int and let's say 5 or abc. Okay, so these two lines are exactly same, but will this pass or not? Because here this particular thing will always throw null pointer exception, null pointer. But here I am asserting this is illegal argument. So ideally this test case should fail. But because null pointer null for number format exception extend illegal argument exception. So basically this is the parent of this class. Okay, so these are the class, right, in Java. These are the classes. So this is a child and this is a parent. I am saying that I am expecting a parent, but my code is throwing a child exception. So this is acceptable, right? Because I'm expecting and I'm expecting some parent exception and my code is throwing child exception. So this is totally fine. So this test case should be passed as well, even if both the exception are not same, but there is a parent child hierarchy. So this test case should pass as well. Okay. Okay, so the first two things should pass. Let's go to the next test case. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm again doing the integer.parseInt exactly the same line, but here I'm giving one. So definitely it will be able to pass and will able to store in some int, and no exception will be thrown here. Definitely there will be no exception because this is absolutely correct code. And but I am saying that I am asserting that this code should throw illegal argument exception or number format exception, anything. But this will not throw. So definitely this test case will fail that I am expecting some exception, but you are not throwing any exception. Even if I will write here some sys out something, so those kind of code will not throw any exception. So in that case, this test case will definitely should fail. Okay, I added a display name as well here, should fail. Again, the fourth one, this test case should fail as well. Why? Because this is integer.parseInt and okay, why this will fail? I will tell you the reason. Because I'm expecting null pointer exception here. But what this line will throw, this will throw number format exception. So number format exception is different from null pointer exception, right? So here this code will throw null format exception, but we are expecting null pointer exception, and there is no parent and child hierarchy between null format exception and null pointer exception. So there is no mm, parent child kind of hierarchy, a relation between these two kind of exception. Both exceptions are completely different. My code is throwing one exception and I am expecting some exception too. So this test case should fail as well, right? So I hope this is clear to you. Now let me run the test cases and see what will happen. Okay, so here you can see that two test cases has been passed, and two test cases where display name I have given as the should fail, they have been failed. So error, you can see expected illegal argument exception to be thrown, but nothing was thrown. Okay, so I'm expecting you should throw illegal argument exception, but my test case is not throwing any exception. So this has been failed. In this, what is the error? Unexpected exception thrown. See what is here they are writing. Expected a null pointer exception, but what my code is throwing, it is number format exception. Both are different. I'm expecting null pointer, but my code is throwing number format exception. Both are completely different. There is no parent-child relation. So this code should be fail as well. So just to summarize, first two test cases will get passed because I am throwing here null format exception and I am expecting a null format exception. Here I am throwing null format exception, and this is the parent of null format exception. That's why this is passing, because this is the parent. And in this one, there is no exception in this particular code, and I am expecting some exception. That's why this will get failed. And at the end, I am throwing here null format exception, but I am expecting null pointer exception. Okay, both exception are different, so that's why this has been failed. Fine. So I hope this exception topic is clear to you. Let's jump quickly to the next topic. Till then, thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.